welcome back to my channel. My name is Chanel. Today's video is going to be my March wrap up video from all the books that I read in March. First on the first book that I read in the month is a novella by Alice Osman, and it's this one, This Winter. It's part of Heartstopper. Yeah, so it's got Nick and Charlie in it, and it's basically if you haven't read the Heartstopper series yet, in there it does go over Christmas. This basically takes part there in Christmas. I can't remember which book it is actually in the Christmas scene. But yeah, this one takes part there in between then. This I absolutely love. I love Nick and Charlie. I absolutely love them. I love the universe that they are in. I absolutely love everything. I love everything about them. I really do. I love this. I love their story, the relation. It's just so cute, and I absolutely love it. I really enjoyed This Winter. First of all, I just couldn't get enough of Nick and Charlie. Obviously, I absolutely love them. And second, it was relatable. What actually happened in this book, it is relatable. I love how Alice has dealt with the mental illness, the mental health in this book. Yeah, the way that she dealt with it, I think it was really good how she dealt with it. Yeah, I absolutely love this book. I gave this book 4 stars. So yeah, I absolutely love this one. Next book that I finished in March was Every Heart a Doorway by Sharon McGara. Sorry, I'm probably totally butchered it, but yeah, I will probably put it on the screen here somewhere, or here. Anyway, I gave that book, I gave it 4 stars. I actually really enjoyed it. I kept on seeing other people recommend the book. Sasha absolutely loved the story. She recommended it, and I think Maddie did. I think also Priz also recommended the book as well, and I wanted to give it a try, and I did actually really enjoy it. It was a strange and fascinating story. You can reread the story over and over again and get different meanings from the book every single time you read it. That's what I think anyway. Yeah, I really did enjoy that book. I can't wait to continue the series, as that was book 1. Yeah, I can't wait to read the other books in the series, and I love the way that I love how it was like, sort of tells you what it's like, sort of what I thought was that it sort of like tells you what actually happens like after the stories, like children's stories, for instance, like Alice in Wonderland, Windy from Peter Pan. It had Jack and Jill, you know, like it had all of them, and it like told sort of like told you like in a way that like it's kind of like gave like an after story. Like you hear the happy story when you're a kid, and then they've like she's written this and to like tell you what actually happens to them children like after they've came out of that world. And I really did enjoy it. I really did. Yeah, I can't wait to finish the series. Next book that I finished in March was a book that has been hyped for a while now, and I've been putting it off because I didn't think I was going to enjoy the story, and also because of the size of the book as well, and that is House of Blood and House of Earth. That is House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas. Book 1 in the Crimson City series. Yeah, this I gave 5 stars. I absolutely loved it so much. Oh, I really do love it. I love it so much. This is actually my first ever Sarah J. Maas book, and wow, just wow! I absolutely loved it. I even cried. I nearing the end of the book. I cried. I really did cry. It made what happens. Yeah, it made me cry. It really did make me cry. I loved every single second of this book. I really did. I love everything about this book. I love the characters. I love the world. I love how everything all came together in the end. And yeah, I loved the romance in the book as well. Yeah, I absolutely loved everything. I love how Sarah J. Maas dealt with something that happens to Bryce, like the trauma that Bryce goes through. I love how Sarah J. Maas actually dealt with that throughout the whole story. Like I really do love how she dealt with it. I can't wait to read the second book, House of Sky and Breath, book number 2. I have actually got it. It's ready on my shelf just above me. I'll be out of screen. But yeah, I can't wait to get to the next one. Can't wait to continue. Next book that I read in March was a book club pick from I read it for a book club, and it is a Mothers Wretched by Sue Kelbond. It's a true story about the Columbia High School massacre bombing that happened over there in a couple of years ago. Actually, it happened in 1999. This I gave 2 stars. It basically, I didn't enjoy this book. I will be truthful. I did not enjoy this book at all. I really did not like this book at all. I really did struggle to get through it. I got about halfway through and I really did want to just DNF it and not continue. But because I got halfway through, I thought I might as well just continue and put my foot through that struggle. And now I wish I didn't. I wish I just DNF'd it straight away. But yeah, I really did not like this book at all. It is definitely going to get unhauled. Like, yeah, I'm definitely unhauling this book. So yes. Next book on my list. Next book that I read in March was The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. This one I love. I absolutely love this book. I love it. Oh, it just made me cry. It made me cry at the end. I love it. It's a big, massive gay blanket that just wraps you up. I love it. I absolutely love it. I gave this book 5 stars. I cannot wait to reread this again. I really want to. I know I've only just finished it. I really want to. If I can reread it again, probably I'd like to do that next year sometime, or 2 years, or maybe the year after that, I think. And also I want to read, he's out there, I also want to read TJ Klune's other books as well now, to see what they are like. But yeah, I absolutely love this book. This is one of my favourite books of the year so far. So yeah, this is definitely going to be in a video nearing the end of the year, in my top 5 books, top books of the year. This will most likely will be in that, hopefully. But yeah, I absolutely love this book. I would recommend this book to anyone. Like, yes, definitely go out and read it. I absolutely love it. Next, I have got 2 books here that I have actually DNF'd. I did try to get through them, but I have actually DNF'd them. One book is this one, Hold Back the Stars by Katie Khan. It's basically is a romance, and I want to say sci-fi as well, because it is based out in space. It is as well. And yeah, I've tried to read it, just got about halfway through, but I think it was because where I was trying to read this book now for the last 2 months, I just didn't want to read it anymore. I really wanted to get on and read the other books instead. So I have DNF'd it. I would like to come back to it later on in the year and hopefully give it a try, because it really does sound good. On what I read of the book, it was really interesting, and it did. I think the bit that I DNF'd it, if I just continued a little bit more, I think it would have got to more of the good, exciting part. So I'm definitely going to retry this. This is basically about a boy and a girl. Let's see if we've got their names. No names. Max, Carrie, Cows, Cows. But yeah, basically, they are out in space. Something happens out in space, and now their lives are in danger, and they have only got about an hour left to live. And if they can't basically save themselves in an hour, they will die. But yeah, but in the meantime, it kind of goes back to the past, and to basically you learn how their relation started, and it goes over that, and yeah, and then it keeps on going back and forth, like from the past to the past to the present. It keeps on going, jumping back and forth. But yeah, I really did enjoy what I read of the book. But I think because I was trying to read it over 2 months, it just got boring. I lost my interest in the book, so I'm looking to go back to it and read it again later on. So hopefully I can. But yeah, next one that I DNF'd is a middle grade book, and that is Bright Storm by Vashti Hardy. Vashti Hardy. Basically, reason why I DNF this one was I really was not really looking forward to reading this. I really was not in the mood. I was literally, I think when I was reading this one, I was not in the right mind or anything like that, because I was just getting over COVID. I had COVID in March, and I really couldn't be bothered to read anything, and my interest in this book was zero, like absolutely none. So I was not interested in reading this at all, so that's why I DNF'd it. And I wanted something else, like basically romance, cute, love, fluffy romance book. So that's what I went on instead. That is one of the books in my March wrap up, what I will get to in a minute. But yeah, this book does sound good. Don't get me wrong, it does sound really good. But yeah, I wasn't in the mood to reading it this month, so hopefully I can get back to it later on in the year and read it again. In the meantime, I will let my brothers read it if they want to read it. So yeah. Last book for my March TBR is last book on my March TBR is The Switch by Beth O'Leary. I am currently actually reading this book. I'm only so far through at the moment. I'm only on page 106. I am looking to finish this before the end of March, so hopefully I can. But if I can finish it before the end of March, then this will be the first month of the year that I have actually finished my TBR. Like, I have completed every single book of my TBR. So yeah, I really am hoping to read this. This is basically about a grandmother and a granddaughter, and they both the granddaughter, basically at the moment what I've read, something, she ends up having a panic attack. I know exactly how that feels. I suffer with it myself, so I know that. She has to have a panic attack at work, and she basically she has a panic attack at work. And well, she had this panic attack, it was in a very important meeting, and now that panic attack has put her career on the line basically. So she has been asked to leave for 2 months, to take 2 months off for holiday, and she's gone to the countryside. She's gone to Yorkshire to go and see her grandmother, to spend time up there with her grandmother. And then her grandmother has really not been herself, has been really down, and everything, and her grandmother's just basically bored in Yorkshire and fed up with her day-to-day life and not really interested in talking to the other old people there. So once the granddaughter gets here to Yorkshire, they basically decide to swap lives. So now the granddaughter is doing the grandmother's life, and the grandmother is now in London doing the granddaughter's life. And yeah, so for what I've read, it really is exciting, and some interesting things have happened, and I can't wait to finish it. And yeah, I've already felt some heartstrings getting pulled already, and it's all already I've already nearly cried at this book already, and yeah, it's really good, and I can't wait to finish it. off. That's my March wrap up video, my March TBR that I've read, and I hope you like the books that I've read. I'm hoping if you have read any of these books yourself, and if you've got any comments, or if you let me know down in the comments if you have read these books, and also your star rating as well. That's it, guys. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you want to see more book content from me, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell notification. But I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.